real.
Tryna hide from the camera. I ain't going outside today. Couldn't find hot tech, so I'm drinking on egg today. I'ma put up a stop.
What's good, Josh? Your boy Smba in the cave, and today we got something different. Today we got some Apex, and today I got a story for y'all, and we got us a special guest. Today we got AJ. How you doing, boy? How you doing? You feeling good?
Just cooling.
You feeling good?
Yep.
Good. Well, I know y'all probably wondering where I'm at, because I'm in a different scenery.
No.
Well, I'm at home. I decided to go home with all this Rona stuff going around, bro. I got scared. And I also didn't have no food, so, you know, thought I'd go home. But anyways, the story that I have for y'all today is the time that I got suspended from school for having sex in school.
Wait a minute.
What did you say, nigga?
This is your champion.
Come on now.
Yup.
Bring it.
Yup.
AJ Shea will be waiting for you down there.
So look, this is what happened. This wasn't the first time that me and my ex at the time, who I'm gonna call Bay, had done this. But it was the first time that we had got caught. You see,
There were multiple ways.
Follow the leader, that's me. Or not, whatever, I mean, as long as... Check it over there.
this particular day,
Copy that.
the biggest snitch in school decided to walk through the stairwell that nobody walks through. So this is what happened. This is how it all started. I'm not going over there, 'cause we gon' die. Or you gon' die, 'cause I didn't go over there. But anyway, this is how it all started. Just a regular day at school, you know what I'm saying, and it was like third period, I think.
Alright, lucky us. We're already inside this next ring.
And we was on our way to lunch, and my girl, Bae, she was like, I don't want to go to lunch today. So I looked at her and I was like, okay, what are you trying to do? Because, you know, I'm not very not go if you not trying to go to lunch just because you don't want to go to lunch. Which I don't know, you know. So she's like, you know what I want to do? I'm like, oh, you trying to get freaky. You trying to get freaky. Alright, cool. Bet.
In school?
In school, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. I was about that life.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
I was about that life at the time.
Y'all wild out there.
Yeah. You act like you ain't never done it before.
Nah, I ain't never did that.
Thought I caught you in a lie. Anyway though. So she's like, you know what I'm trying to do? I'm like, cool. So we wait till everybody, goes their separate ways. Everybody goes to lunch and stuff, and people go to class. And, we mosey on to our little spot that we go to every time. So we there. And what the?
Amber, shut up. Quiet down, bro. You loud as hell. Yes, you are.
Let's go this way.
So we get to it, bro. We get to bumping. You know what I'm saying? And it was cool. Smacking it from the back and everything was smooth. And until the biggest snitch in school came and saw us and ruined everything. He came and I didn't know what to say to this man because I made eye contact with him. I looked him directly in the face. And I was like, my bad, bro. That's all I could say because that's all I could think about at the time. I didn't know what to say.
Setting up a zip line.
If I could go back in time, I'd have been like, mind your business, don't say nothing about it. But you know,
Thank you.
I didn't.
My bad.
I didn't know what to say, AJ, bruh. I was scared. He caught me off guard. So anyway, he was like, "You smooth?" He was a white dude. I'm like, "Cool, I'm straight." I had no idea who this man was. So to me, he was just some regular dude. So we go on about our day. The next day is cool. The day after that is when things, you know, started to get a little hectic.
Yes, we are already inside the ring.
We're gonna call this day. So the day that me and her got caught is day 1. The day 2 is the next day. Day 3 is when things got a little hectic. On day 3, me and her, basically we was on the verge of breaking up, bro. We was arguing about everything. I could have dropped a spoon, a fork, a plate. I could have looked the wrong way. I could have spit the wrong way, and she'd have had something to say about it. So, and it was the same way for me. I ain't gonna say like, you know what I'm saying. It was,
Stop yelling, boy.
you know, just one-sided. Like she was always complaining. No, I was complaining too about everything. So we in the lunchroom. We going at it.
Let's explore this way.
And I just happened to look to my right.
Let's go this
I look
way.
to my right, and there was an administrator who had came into the lunchroom. He had been looking for both of us for 2 days. Why it took him so long to catch us, I don't know. But yeah, he'd been looking for us for 2 whole days. And then, you know, he caught us. He finally found us. So he looks at me. I make eye contact with this man too. Looks him dead in his eye. And eyes, rather. And he does a little come here motion. So I'm like, why am I getting? Cause this dude picked with me for everything, bro. I remember there was one day I just came into school, just walked in, and this man was like, "Hey, come here." I'm sitting down on this little section, bro. It was like a little section, bro. If you went to Eastern High School, you would know what I'm talking about. But there was a section I used to sit on, me and her, and I was sitting on it one day, and he came up. He was like, "Come here, let me smell your fingertips. See if you were smoking cigarettes, cause it smells like cigarettes." I'm like, "Why, out of all people, did you have to call me? Do I look like I smoke cigarettes, bitch?"
Yeah.
Huh?
Fingertips.
Stupid! I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
You want to feel my fingertips? So, anyway, back to the original story. He sees me, he calls me over there, and he calls her too. So we go over there, and we're completely oblivious to what's going on, because, you know, we just thinking he's been on his, you know, dickhead shit. So we go to the office, and we get separated. So now I'm on guard. Now I'm like, what's going on, bruh? I don't got time for this bull. I didn't do nothing. Why am I in here? So he's like, "Yo, we got an anonymous tip that you was, you know, doing such and such in school, and we want to confirm it. So we need you to tell the truth." I was like, "I didn't do nothing. Me and her was just arguing. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Nothing too major." And he was like, "Well, if you was just arguing, we wouldn't have called you over here." I'm like, "Look at here. Fuck ass boy, I don't know what you want from me, but I didn't do nothing. I'm not telling you nothing.
Get out there and bamboozle.
So stop asking."
That's some champion, huh?
So he's like, "Nah, he is interrogating me. He's like, "Nah, you did such and such, and we know you did it." It's him and this other administrator. Now, I've never been in the administrative office for anything, because I never got in trouble, bro. I wasn't one of those type of kids, you know what I'm saying? I was a sneaky kid. I got away with the stuff that I used to do. So I was never worried about anything. So, of course, they just cooling in there. This, come out, quit being, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say that word because I'm trying not to curse as much. But, oh, they do. Yep, yeah, it's Chris. Come here. I don't know if I hit him or not, but, oh, we in here. We active. You looked at me too long. You looked at me too long. You're dead. Uh-oh. Oh, sir.
Another squad, bruh.
It's another squad. Oh, we're dead. We're dead.
All this damn smoke.
Bro, I can't move nowhere. I can't. Whoa, sir.
Move that way.
Oh my god, bro.
Not putting on the red light.
It was so much smoke.
I'm gonna kick him over, Jay, and kick the glasses. Kick him.
Level 3. Optics here.
I need to get some water before I continue this story, bro.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 3.
Level 3.
Anyway, though, we get separated, bro, and we sitting in the office, and they asking me questions. Rona. Woo! I'm just playing, I don't got Rona. Anyway, so I'm answering their questions. I'm like, bro, I didn't do nothing. I'm just keep saying I didn't do nothing, I didn't do nothing, I didn't do nothing. So they was like, alright. So they lied to me. I didn't know this was a lie at the time until I thought about it. They was like, we caught you on camera walking out of the stairwell with her. And I'm like, at this point, I'm like, the jig is up, bro. We just got caught. You caught me red-handed.
You got me now. You got me now. You got me now. Oh, you figured me out. You fucking income fucking poop.
Okay, you got me. You got me. I hope you're happy. So, I'm like, yeah, alright, cool. Alright, you got me. F it. You got me, bro. So I didn't say it like that, but I was like, bro, yeah, we did such and such, and then.
Stupid.
What I did not know is that my ex was in the other room denying everything. She never admitted to anything. Yep. I snitched on myself.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
Unintentionally.
This is your champion.
If I'd have knew that she was doing that, I would have denied everything. But I did not know. So, they was like, alright.
For it back then.
Huh?
You wasn't built for that pressure.
Nah, I wasn't. I wasn't built for that pressure. I wasn't expecting them to be like that. So,
Jump master, ready up.
I was like,
Get the jets, we're dropping.
alright, yeah. So they was like, alright, we're gonna have to. This is where stuff started to get real hectic because I wasn't expecting this. I didn't know what they was gonna say. I thought that, honestly, I thought they was gonna let me off with a warning because it was my first offense.
A warning?
I did. I don't know why. I was really like, bruh, I was stupid as a child.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
I really thought I was gonna get off with a warning, bruh. Like I was like, I'm not gonna get in trouble. They said okay, everything's smooth. Cause it went silent for a little bit. I'm thinking,
Damn, shut up.
whoa, sir, whoa, sir, whoa, sir, whoa, sir, whoa, sir. Let me run back. Cause there's a team. Give me. Oh yes. Oh. Smoke. Get me out of here. Anyway, so they're like, we're gonna have to suspend you. As soon as they said that, I was like, what? We're gonna have to do what? They was like, yeah, we're gonna have to suspend you 6 days to the board. I was like, well, that's a little excessive. But okay. So they was like, yeah, we're gonna have to call your parents. I can't see. I can't see.
Jumped out the window.
Oh yeah. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh yeah. I killed him. Who the fuck?
That's
Oh, he
cool,
saved
bro.
my life. Where are you at?
That's cool, bro.
He saved my life. I was about to die. Anyway, so I'm like, whoa, call my peoples. You're doing too much. You're doing too much, sir. That is way too much to be calling my peoples. They're gonna kill me, bro. Do you want me to die? I immediately started crying because I knew it was gonna happen when I got home. I knew I was gonna die. Regardless of who came to the school, I knew it was over with for me. So the first number they started with was my mother's number, and they was like, so the number that we should call is that 436, and immediately I was like, no, call 333, no. All right. So they was like, okay. I was still terrified. Now I'm more terrified of my mom. I don't know why, but I just am. I respect my father though. You know what I'm saying? It's all respect. But I was terrified. I'm like, bro, you gonna have to chill with all that. I don't got time for that. You ain't gonna call my mama. And they called my mom's. So they called her, or they called my dad. They called him, and I didn't even have to. There's people over here. I didn't even have to hear him speak, cause like he's not one of those type of people to yell through the phone and stuff like that. My pops was like, okay, and that was all he said. I understand, and he left it at that. So I'm like, I'm really ready to get, you know, really ready to get stuck. Like I was really scared.
But why are you?
Oh, we got those. Oh, I'm really like.
Huh? Nah.
I'm really scared, bruh. So I'm like, alright, let me prepare myself for this beating that I'm ready to get when I get home, bruh. Because I already know I'm about to get beat the other way from my life.
Oh my god, man.
So, my pops comes to the school. They tell him everything that's about to happen. They tell him I'm getting suspended for 6 days to the board. They was like, he has to go make an apology letter and this and that, bro. I have to do all of that, bro. So
Apology to who?
I guess to the school. I don't know. I don't remember. But I do know I have to do something for an apology. So I get home, or we get in the car. But before we get in the car, he gave me the worst death stare I've ever got in my life. Like, I've never got such a bad death stare in my life, bro. I knew my life was over with. Like, this is the end of it. I made it to see, I was 15? 14 or 15? I was like, yep, I'm dead. So we get in the car. He never touches me this whole time. He never touches me. I get in the car. I walk to my side of the car, which is the passenger side. He walks to his side of the car, the driver's side. He never touched me. I get in the car. I sit in the car like a girlfriend who's upset at her boyfriend. And I sit real close to the edge of the window, and I just look out the window. I never once looked at him because I knew if I looked at him, it was over with. If I looked at him, he might have punched me in my... He might have split my wig, bro. I'm not gonna have that. But the moral of the story is do not have sex in school, because it's not going to end well. It's not going to pan out the way that you think it is, especially if you get caught. And if you get caught, don't say that you did it, because you're getting suspended for 6 days. And if you do get away with it, don't record it and post it either, because that's what we do nowadays. We post what we do on social media. Don't do that, because that's stupid. You're gonna get yourself caught. Moral of the story, don't have sex in school, and if you do, be smart about it. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all.
First blood.
If you like the video, please like it, share it with your friends, subscribe. AJ, say goodbye, because you don't like talking when I ask you to speak. So go ahead and say goodbye now.
Alright, for now.
Alright, for now. Can you not be Chicago? Can you not speak your slang and just be a normal person for 3 seconds, bro? You just a hood nigga. Look at you. Alright, folks. Alright, bro. Anyway, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.